Hey there, guys. What is going on? Sloppy here, playing some more of the Simple Life 2 modded Minecraft. And what do I want to do today? Where did my chickens go? How did this fence break? I just noticed that. What a weird thing to have happen. I mean, it looks like my chickens are just hanging out close by, but that's really bizarre. Anywho, I planted some end stuff, as you guys can see. But what do I want to do today? Today, I want to clean up this area a bit. Yeah, I want to clean up this area a bit. First things is my house is an absolute mess. It's a pigsty at the moment. This guy doesn't have a hoe. It's just a mess, and I want to fix that up right away because I just don't like how we're going. Also, this just shuts off randomly, and I'm not sure why. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. And I have no idea why that is. Like, I assume we still have power. We still have plenty of power. Just that one. It's just that one up there. These ones are all working, which is interesting. But anyway, I want to move all this stuff. You can see down here it's an absolute mess. Down here I want to be just for farming seeds. I don't want to have all this stuff down here. So we're actually going to move this all upstairs, which is great. The other thing we're going to do is move all of this stuff around a little bit back here because we're not really doing immersive engineering. To be honest, I don't particularly like the mod too much. I really love the aesthetic of it. I think the windmill looks really cool. But all of this stuff is so grindy and there's no way to automate it. And I'm just like, I'll just play vanilla if I want that experience, to be honest with you. Also, a lot of the higher tier stuff just requires a ton of steel. So it's just, you know, loading stuff and whatnot. We also need a roof on this place. I want to make this place look spiffy. So let's just get to it. Let's stop talking about it and let's just get to it. Because, you know, the idea with this place was to be this cool area that makes everything else look good. And that's sort of what I'm going for. The other thing I want to do is maybe just have these being upgraded while I'm building. But, build request created. This guy, man. This guy, our builder here, is having some trouble. He keeps asking for one item frame. I keep giving him item frames, and he keeps, you know, not building. Like a jerk. What do you need? You have everything you need. So what's the issue, champ? Are you hungry? No, you're full. You're very charismatic, and you're very strong. You're basically the Rock. Why are you not building? I don't know. This Mine Colonies mod is so bizarre. Really, the only thing I use it for is to get a lot of wood, which is great because now we don't have to chop wood. Yeah, okay, so let's just get into finishing off this. I think I'm going to start by moving everything on the interior. I think that's a good place, and then we'll probably get a little bit of a roof. I don't know what the roof for this place is going to look like. I'm terrible with roofs in any format. But especially one like this, because it's very large build. I don't know. We'll find out together later. For now, I'm going to move some of the stuff from our basement up to the top floor. And this back area is going to be our refined storage and our machines. And that should be pretty good. So, oh, I was going to do a fun transition, but then I realized I'm not a person who does good editing. So, kablowza! I'm a little embarrassed to show you guys what I did down here. It's a mess. It's a mess. But you guys can see no more stuff back here. Eventually, maybe we'll have some seeds. I opened it up farming stations last time. So if we need more storage, we've got this side we can do the same thing with. I decided to keep one of these down here just because I am down here sort of working. Not infrequently, if I'm being honest. Why am I so out of breath? I don't know. Sitting is hard work. Back here is an absolute mess of stuff. But I managed to squeeze in. One, I got a nullifier, which is great. It's nullifying all of these seeds that we have too many of, which is fantastic. The other thing we've got is obviously going into the drawers, which we can access at our IV system. We've also got our little power supply, which is still far too much power for us, which is interesting. But all of that is tucked in back here. It's expandable pretty easily. We can add way more of these if we want. This is getting full again. I mean, I don't know why I never used a drawer there. I think I could just make this a drawer and basically have unlimited coal storage, but whatever. I'm not too worried about it getting backed up. I'll notice pretty fast if it does, because this will stop harvesting. These are running great. This one's fine as well. And then all of this stuff is up here now, kind of looking quite clean. I've tried sleeping a few times. It always crashes my game and I have to exit out, so I'm just not going to sleep anymore, I guess. That's one way to make the game a little more difficult. I don't know where these guys are coming from. I put a lot of the things that make it impossible for mobs to spawn around, but that does not seem to stop them. Spawning like right here. They shouldn't be able to. This is hemp. Botania. But yeah, you can see I've started to fence it in, or whatever, a little bit. I guess we can finish that up. Next up, I want to try and get a roof on this place, which is going to be quite an endeavor. We've got quite a large area, and I think it might be a bit of a challenge, actually, to get a roof on this. Probably make like another doorway right here, I think. I have an axe on me. Probably make another doorway, like right here. Ooh, I do have some. Perfect. If I go like this... Yeah, might as well make it too wide for some reason. Bleep, why is it? I don't know. Okay, there we go. A little doorway. Probably fill these in like this. This place is very closed off. I will say that. That's one thing. You know what? I don't like that at all. I kind of like it open. Maybe we'll put little windows in here or something. It's a very closed off build, which kind of sucks, but is also, I think, kind of alright. Like we could do that. Ooh, you know, I don't like that. Maybe we'll raise this one. It's a very closed off build though, which, you know, kind of sucks, but is also just, I guess, how we were doing it. We'll put all this stuff back there. This is all working, which is great. I missed, I swear I had 16 of these, 8 for each, and I'm missing one of those, which is kind of a messy thing, but yeah, everything's working fine, everything's great. So now it's time. No, there's nothing. I was going to rhyme, but I decided against it. Now it's time to put a roof on this place, which is going to be quite an endeavor. Thank goodness for this jetpack. How do I want to do this? How do I want to do this? Oh boy. Okay. I'm thinking... Oh, I don't want it too tall, though. Like, I was kind of going to mimic it off these roofs. I guess we'll try that. I'm not sure how this is going to work, though. I'm just going to start building and see what we could get on it. It might be a little tricky, though, because I'm bad at it to begin with. Ooh, a little bit of roof building later. And, yeah, trying to draw some inspiration from these guys. I decided to try and get a little bit of the birch, well, a lot of the birch. Tried to get a lot of the birch in there just because I feel like that's sort of the build we're going for. I'm still not completely happy with this front part. You can see we got these 2 little knockoff roofs. That kind of looks a little bit strange. We might have to change that wall a little bit. This jetpack's kind of annoying to film with. But yeah, it's looking pretty good, I think. It's looking pretty good. There's a few like weird spots like here that I'm just sort of trying to patch up as we go. But yeah, it's looking fairly good. I think I might just put a tree right there or something. But yeah, I've basically just done the front part of it. Maybe I'll just turn on hover, and then that'll be better instead of me bouncing around and annoying you guys. But yeah, the front part of it looks fairly good. We could do a little bit of work with the front, but I think actually it's okay. So now it's just extending it a little bit further. You can see we've got sort of an awkward turn here, which I'm not sure what we're going to do with. Maybe we'll try and make it the same width as this, which comes awkwardly to like here. Which comes awkwardly to about this point, and then have maybe that center one extend through. This is what I'm talking about. I've started adding all these little turns and corners, and now I'm just losing everything I thought I knew. Yeah, I'm just going to keep building, see what we end up with. We might end up with a Frankenstein-style roof where there's just bits and pieces sticking out here and there. But hey, don't know, people like Frankenstein, I guess. Right? I mean, he was pretty... Well, no, they didn't like him, right? They didn't like him at first. Eventually they learned he had a heart of gold. Or they killed him. I've never actually seen the movie. In Van Helsing, I think he just went underground. Kate Beckinsale. Just wow. Okay. Be right back. Well, well, well. Look at us now. Oh, and it starts raining as soon as I press record. I've been having some weird issues building this thing here. I feel like this... yeah, so you can see we got quite a bit of the roof done. We can fly around a little bit. Quite a bit of the roof done, and it's looking pretty good. I think I'm actually going to leave this part flat. I think that's going to be kind of cool. Just because I don't feel like it needs to be anything other than flat. But you can see we got quite a bit of it done. I think it actually looks really good. So the view I was kind of hoping would look good is from down here, which I think it will, especially once we get this side on. But I've been having really weird issues. When I look this direction, it's going to be fine now, isn't it? Yeah, now it's 60 FPS. If I'm just sitting there building, my frames drop to like 20. I don't know what it is. Like, whenever I'm placing these stair blocks, my frames just drop. You can see around here, it gets real choppy. So I don't know if that's maybe the farms or just everything that's going on, but something in my base is causing real bad frames. Yeah, I don't know what it is. This isn't backed up. Maybe it's just because it's working so quickly? I'm not sure. Quartz-enriched iron seeds. Do I just not have a spot for those? Is that what you are? I don't know. Maybe I just don't have a spot for it. I don't remember. But yeah, something's dropping my frames big time, and I don't know what it is. The only thing that's new is this nullifier, which I don't think would cause that. I wouldn't think, but I don't know. I don't know. Something weird, which is kind of frustrating. Anyway, yeah, roof's coming along well. I just thought I'd share a little update with you guys. Okay, this hover mode is frustrating when you're just trying to do stuff. But yeah, I'm going to finish this roof either way. We're basically done. I just got to do this last little strip, and that'll be the entire roof, which is cool. There's some exterior parts that are kind of weird, like where we have the drawer backs here and whatnot. I think a lot of that we could cover with like chisel and bits. But I don't know if I want to do that. So yeah, last little bit of roof going on right now. Well, ceiling is on. Inside, I think looks pretty good. We may make some more corridors like this where you can't see how vaulted the ceiling is. You know, like these rooms, we already had a ceiling on, so they're not vaulted. But some of the rooms, I think, are kind of cool to see, like, the roof on. This is a little janky. We're going to have to work on this. I think I might just take this down and have this sort of open. Well, let's just try that now. Maybe we might as well. But yeah, I was thinking maybe we'll just have this be open in this part. I don't know what is causing this lag. It is so bizarre. We are just having so much lag ever since I moved everything, which is weird because I didn't add anything. I even took off the nullifier. That was the only thing I added to the system. But now there's all this lag, and I don't know what that is. So that's fun. But yeah, like this room might be kind of cool just to have it vaulted. You know, because why not? How do I want to do this? I just want to like fill this in. Maybe. We'll go outside and look at it in just a second here. Oh my goodness, this is this jetpack, man. I'm trying to jump and it launches you, and the hover mode like doesn't allow me to come back down normally, and it's just like, come on. So yeah, it looks okay in this room. I forgot a couple blocks here. Looks okay. Yeah, there's still, like, some stuff, like here, I haven't connected a roof up. We still got this awkward pathway this way. Like, a few things we can touch up and tweak. I'm about out of time to record today. That's why I'm sort of trying to say a few final thoughts. But yeah, this is the roof. I think it actually looks quite good. This part probably could use a breakup. I could do, like, another little outridge here, which I might add. You know, I think that would kind of add some nice texture to break that up. Sort of like, you know, these little outridges. I think we'll do one over the garden. But next time, I think I'm going to completely finish up this house, and perhaps we'll move on to a different project. I don't know how long I really want to stay here if it's this laggy, so we might try like building something else. I don't know. But yeah, come back next time. Leave a like on this video. We built a roof. That was about it. I know that was kind of boring, but it took a lot of time to rearrange the stuff, and I quite like the way this is functioning now. It's actually quite smooth to go between everything. Like having the refined storage and all of our alloy smelters and whatnot all in one place is really nice. Like all of this stuff. So yeah, leave a like if you enjoyed. Let me know what you think in the comments down below. And oh, these ones don't connect to those ones. Oh, I see. One sec. So we just need to... Oh, I see what's happening here. Do we have an energy conduit? I want to charge up this one. It's the bigger one, so we can store a little bit more energy. But yeah, let me know what you think in the comments down below, and subscribe for more, all of that jazz. And I will... that's fine. I will catch you guys in the next one. I like this ceiling a lot, actually, like where it becomes vaulted. We just need to clean up some edges. Anyway, I will catch you guys in the next one. Ciao!